everybody. Welcome to our podcast, Cooking with Fava Beans. I'm your host, Giovanni, and today we have a very special guest from Quebec with an Instagram account of over 10,000 followers, Phil Tabouf. Give a round of applause, everybody.
Hey, what's up, guys? I am pleased to be here with Giovanni. Today is going to be a great day. We're going to talk about my food. We're going to talk about my blog, my traveling around the world. I've been to Paris, Maroc, and I've traveled the world to see the best food. And since the COVID happened, I was not happening to travel a lot. So I've been to Quebec, in my hometown here. Since I've been to St. Lawrence, I love to go to restaurants or just to visit the culture of Quebec City. And since I'm a big gastronomic fan, I do a lot of food. It's fun to create a blog and talk about my recipes.
And yeah, something I really wanted to know is how did all of this start?
Yeah, I think it started from the heart.
From the heart?
Yeah. Crazy to say it, but from the heart, food is a passion. It's an art. For me, I love to cook because my mom was a good cook and she was like, "Oh, do you want to bake in Saturdays?" And I was young and I was like, "Oh, this is great, Mom. I just
So you cook?
Yeah, I cook. So
you don't just go to a restaurant and make your own food too?
Because if you just go to food, how do you involve in your tasting skills?
Yeah.
You just go to a restaurant and that's it? No.
You have to learn about what goes where.
And by going to restaurant, this is what I want to learn to people. By going, for example, to Italian restaurant, oh, you love this food, so this is a great idea. Friday night with your boyfriend, you decide to, I'm gonna do pasta because I've seen it in the Phil Tabouf. So yeah, it started from scratch, from doing bake with my mom, and since then I was just passionate about it. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's great, and that's what we're here to talk to you about. So what would you say distinguishes the culture of Quebec, its food, to other countries?
What is great about Quebec City is, for example, you go to Paris. Okay, great, you're in Paris, you're gonna see croissant, pain au chocolat, for example, but you're gonna see cuisine française in its best. But here in Quebec, you have plenty of it. You know our poutine, you know our Quebec recipes, but you don't know about the Paris food, you don't know about the Maroc food in Quebec. So
yeah, that's fun that we can integrate a lot of restaurants from other countries.
Yeah.
We have Italian restaurants and everything like that. And Philippe, talk about the Instagram account you have.
Yeah, my blog in Instagram. I was like, do I create a website or do I create Instagram? And I was like, and I talked to my parents. They were like, put some great photos.
And even if it's not a website, you consider it as a blog on your Instagram. So you rate every food and...
Yeah, and I don't love to rate food with numbers. For example, person are like, why you don't put this meal is 8 on 10.
So what's your objective?
My objective is to inform the person in Quebec. For example, there's a lot of person that text me and said, this is delicious. Where is it? Where I can go? Do you know this restaurant?
So you feel that your blog can connect you with people and with the food world?
Yeah. And my goal by that is not to inform for example, the person visiting my Instagram to know that the food is great at Normandin because everyone knows Normandin. So, for example, I went to Rio and Petit-Gros, for example, this weekend. Do you know Rio and Petit-Gros?
Yeah, I saw your Instagram post.
Yeah, this is why. So I can reach with you, for example.
Because of the post, I went to the restaurant, man.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah, and for example, I've posted for the first time, I've went to brunch on this.
Yes, that you talked about breakfast, and I really never tried the breakfast there, and bro.
Yeah.
It was something to try.
Yeah, so this is why we can all go to brunch at Normandin.
Yeah.
But you've seen my Instagram and you said to you this is great. This is a new restaurant I didn't know. So you've went there and have a good time. So this is my goal by doing it. And I do it not for a funding or for cash. I do it for my passion.
And you're coming back from Costa Rica, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And how was the food over there?
So when I go to, for example, a hotel, they have different type of food, but don't have the food I love in Quebec. So I was eating, but I didn't create new content for my Instagram there because I was thinking, oh, it's not accessible for everybody. I just want to stay in Quebec because all my fans, the person that follow me are in Quebec.
The culture of the people following you, it's so different from Costa Rica. But like in terms of culture, do you like it better over there or here? The food.
Oh, so when we're talking about food,
culture, the diversity of it.
I would say
I feel like Quebec, there's a lot of like restaurants from different countries. But when we talk about Quebec food, except poutine, we're not very diverse.
Exactly.
But I feel like Costa Rica and countries like that, they can be very diverse with food.
What you said now is, Quebec is not too diverse, but this is what I want to create. The experience for people to know, Quebec is not so great on food.
No, it is.
It is. So this is what I want to bring on the table and say to people, this is a great restaurant.
Yeah.
It's not true that Quebec is fad. It's just poutine or just pâté chinois. No.
Yeah, I feel like people like us that have been here a long time, even some that have lived here 40 years don't even know about some restaurants that are super good. And like just the other day I was walking on in Vieux-Québec and I saw this little restaurant and I went to try it and it was really good.
Yeah.
It was Libanais and I really liked it. So
what do you think about the food art? Because people are saying gastronomic food or art. What do you think about that?
Yeah, for me, food is like special because I feel like food is something that everyone loves. You want to have a good conversation around and combines everybody, brings everybody together.
You're Italian, okay?
Yeah.
So family is very important for you.
At my house, all the family comes to supper every Sunday, and for me, it's some moments that I'm very grateful for because I get to see my family.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe you even cook with your grandmother.
Yeah, my grandmother, she's Italian. She has to be a good cook, and she shows me some things here and there.
And I wanted to know, when we talk about cooking with beans.
Yeah.
Fava beans. Giovanni, you have too many names.
I'm Italian, so fava in English is beans.
Yeah.
That's why this podcast is called Cooking with Fava Beans.
Yeah, I didn't understand that.
It's cooking with me and also cooking with beans, so it's like that's where I got the title.
Okay, good. And how do you get involved in a restaurant in Quebec? Because I know you love Italian food, but are you going to, for example, French food at the weekend?
I love every food, and where I'm born, my godfather has a restaurant called Mato.
This is great.
Yeah, Mato, fancy restaurants in Quebec. So I love the industry of food. I work at Mato, and I really love food all my life. My dad is food lover. He always comes to eat at restaurants and makes me discover food. So that's where I got my passion for food. And
it's funny you're talking about Mato because you know what?
What?
And my next blog in my Instagram, Phil Tabouf, it's going to be at Mato.
Thank you, Philippe. It's really inspiring hearing you talk, and
thanks.
I want to give you a huge thank you for your openness. You conveyed your feelings to the audience and your great communication of culinary topics. I hope you at home have created new knowledge and that you have involved a love for food in your heart. This is Cooking with Fava Beans, a special edition for my Québec City podcast. See you next time.